Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Early Career Academic. On this channel, I explore how I use the Passion Planner to set personal and professional goals. In this video, I'm going to be planning out the week of, I always promise myself I'll look this up ahead of time, the 26th through March the 3rd. Yes, the last week of February and the first beginnings of March. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. It really is a pleasure to see those things pop up. I know I missed a video last week because I'm a million years pregnant and I was having a very off week, which I'll talk about more in this video. Before we get started, I am a Passion Planner ambassador. That means there's an affiliate link for Passion Planner products in the description of this video. As far as I know, they still haven't resumed physical orders for physical products yet because of their fulfillment center issue. But keep an eye out if you are interested in Passion Planner products. That should be up and running soonish, hopefully soon. So I will try to let you know as soon as they let me know. In any case, thanks for being here. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here's the current week. I did post a picture of this, I think, on my Instagram. I at least posted it in my stories. Sorry, I'm a little congested because of the pregnancy. So I am filming this on Thursday, which is why this day looks pretty empty. But as you can see, I've been in the planner for the most part. There's some stuff I need to update, but for the most part, I've been in here. This was just it's been a little bit of a rough week, I'm not gonna lie. I will tell you a story in a second, but I just wanna go through and sort of see where I am in this, and that way when I set up next week, I will know what to migrate over. So we're doing this today. We're doing this today. I did this just a moment ago. Did this. I'm gonna jot a really quick note to myself. I dropped some dry cleaning off, so I need to make sure I pick it up. And then I don't know what this note to myself is for. You gotta love that. You gotta love it when you have best intentions. I know what it is. It's for the birth certificate. The check we need to have filled out for Archer's birth certificate. Yes, we have made that. Have we made a will, however? No, not yet. No, you guys are like, get it together, girl. That's definitely a weekend goal. So I'm going to go ahead and list a couple of things that I forgot to put before when I set up this week. And that is that we have the cleaner coming, and some things we want to do this weekend. We want to make a BJ's run, which is like our version of Costco, and make our will. And then we also have our miscellaneous items. We both have lists. I made a list for myself and a list for my husband of things we need to do. Really miscellaneous stuff. Most of it shouldn't take longer than a few moments, but it just sort of is these lingering little tasks that would be nice to wrap up before my son comes. So that is the plan. We're probably going to go out to dinner tonight because we are selling our old car to a dealer and picking up the baby from daycare, so it just makes sense since we're out to have dinner out. And then we're hopefully having a quiet weekend. It's one of our plans is to spend this potentially last weekend before my son comes, although there is one more weekend before the scheduled C-section, to just, be us. But we may see my parents at some point, especially if my husband thinks he could use a little extra help to get through his list, because my stepfather's very handy. And I'm filming this right now. Okay, so I think we're doing good on this week. So let's go ahead and set up the next week, and I can tell you about the crazy week that I've had. Ooh, okay. Let me do this though, because whenever the month changes over, I get nervous about dating And this is a weird month because of the leap year. Okay, so the stickers I'm going to use today are from a Recollections sticker book, an old one. You guys know I'm trying to use my stash, but I really just love these colors. I thought it would be a great way to round out the end of February. And I love this sheet in particular, so I'm definitely going to be pulling stickers from here and using the washi from here. There's really not, like, these aren't planner specific. I mean, you have like important, but you know, most of this is just decorative, which is fine. And you have like a little checklist here. I might utilize that. But most of these are kind of like inspirational sayings and decor. I apologize for the horrible lighting today. It is like overcast outside, and I have like the one light that's in this room turned on. Not that you would know. I don't have any other like light sources that I can bring to this situation, so apologies, but it is what it is. Okay, so let me get out my washi cutter because I'm definitely going to need that. I don't think I'll need my, I might need that. I don't think I'm going to need those things. My whiteout, because these are pretty opaque washi. Okay. So, I'm thinking for... I really like this Lily one. It's super like, it's thick though, but I really like it. And I like this sun one too. I think let's do the sun one for sure. So let me tell you, if you, let's do the suns in the right direction. If you follow me on Instagram, you might know this if you looked at my stories already. I had a breakdown in the grocery store yesterday. So I had a bunch of, medical appointments, as you know, if you watched my last plan with me, scheduled for yesterday. And I thought to myself, I'll drop off the dry cleaning and then I'll pop into the grocery store and get some things that we need. And because it was like a small amount of stuff we needed, I really didn't give it a second thought about me not scheduling a grocery pickup, but actually going into the grocery store. It was a relatively small amount of things that we needed. But by the time I was about halfway through my shopping experience, I was in severe pelvic pain, like to the point where one of the grocery store employees was like, "Are you okay? Do you need help? Do you need me to lift anything?" Or like, I'm very obviously very pregnant. Like there's no mistake. Everyone knows what's going on there. So that was, it wasn't like insulting or anything. It was like very obviously, I'm pregnant and clearly could probably use some help. But I was like, no, I'm almost done. I'll be fine. Very sweet of them though to offer. And and then I go to check out and I'm just in visible pain. I'm sure it's all over my face. And the checkout person is like, "Are you under the weather?" I think he was trying to be like delicate, with my condition. And I was like, "I'm just very pregnant and tired, And he was like, "Oh," he's like, "Well, let us know. Do you need someone to lift your groceries into the car?" And I was like, "No, I think I'll be fine." And I get out, Oh, I gotta do my plans first before I go crazy with these decorative stickers. I get out of the grocery store and I am heading toward my car. I unload the groceries into the car, which is like no big deal. They're not that heavy or anything. Tuesday the 27th at 10 a.m. I have an OB appointment, which will be super fast, I'm sure, unless something's wrong. And I realized that even though I thought I had parked near a cart collection thing, I actually parked on the wrong side of it, and there was no way to get the cart through the cars to to put my cart in the cart collection thingy. So I would have, so the only option I had was to walk the cart back up the aisle to the farther away cart collection. And as I said, I was in a lot of pain at this point, and I was mad at myself that I was mad at myself that I put myself in this position, and I was mad at myself that I couldn't just like get through it. And I was just like, it was not good. Also, this is not on here because it's in March technically, but I do have potentially a writing come-in meeting on Friday. And I passed a woman putting groceries into her car, and she could see the distress on my face. And she, you know, I was trying not to make a spectacle of myself, but she could clearly see that I was in distress. And she was like, I just want you to know you're doing amazing. Everyone likes you. And I'm like, okay, thanks. It was cute. And I walked back, and I'm just like crying, like quietly, like making my way back to the car slowly, having to stop every few steps because of the pelvic pain. If you've never been pregnant before, don't. No, I'm just kidding. Do what you want to do. But it feels like at this point, especially in the pregnancy, it just feels like there is this 10-pound bowling ball pressing into your pelvic area. It pinches, you know, it can feel very sharp or very heavy. Like different people report different sensations, but that's the sensation I feel. And it's just very unpleasant, let's put it that way. So, you know, I get in my car and I'm like bawling, like finally, you know, I'm in my car, like, I'm like, you know, no one can see me. And the woman that I had passed by all of a sudden appeared next to my window, and she, you know, knocked on the window. I opened the window, and she was like, did you buy yourself flowers today? And I was like, no. And she was like, well, here you go. And she handed me this bouquet of tulips. And I was like, thank you so much. And I was like, you know, embarrassed, but also like very touched. And, you know, I can't even tell you guys, like, I felt like a little insane, honestly. But very like thankful for the kindness of strangers. So that's how it is going, in case you were wondering. I called my husband to just, you know, like kind of cry it out a little. And he was like, I can come. Do you want me to come? I'll come right now. And I'm like, no, honey, no. Like, you know, just stay at work. It was only like an hour before he would come home anyway. But I was like, just, you know, stay where you are, and I'll get over it. And, you know, it was very sweet of him, but I just felt, as I said, I just felt a little crazy. And he was like, you're doing too much. Go put your feet up. I'll make dinner. I'll get, you know, the baby and everything. So we took it real easy that night. And, you know, I had planned, I thought, like, somewhat helpfully, you know, for a dinner that didn't require any cooking. It was more like assembly. Like, for some reason, the only craving I've had this pregnancy has been chicken Caesar salad wraps. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. But there you have it. So that is what we had for dinner. And I mostly kind of sat down and watched some shows and chillaxed. So, yeah, that was the tale of my crazy day. I don't mean to make light of, obviously, mental health or prepartum depression or any of those things. That's not what, it didn't feel that way to me. That's what it was. But just that, I was tired of being physically uncomfortable, and just very, you know, I've told you guys this before, but just very frustrated with the limitations that I'm currently facing, mainly physical at this time. So I wanted to share that in case, you know, maybe make you feel better about your situation, or if you've been there before, or if you're planning on being there at some point. just know that these things happen, and you know, all we can do is our best to process the emotions. I didn't realize this was 2 things. I kind of wanted it to cover the quote here. I guess I could still do that. It says, "Do not dwell on the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." That is hard for me. I am, you know, this is a planner account, so I am often thinking of the future. I will say I don't dwell on the past very often, but the future is definitely on my mind a lot. Sometimes to the detriment of me being present, but I could say that I do make a solid effort to stay present, especially when I'm with people I love and I want to. I like this embrace your journey sticker, but I wish it looked a little less, or I wish it didn't have this native looking arrow through it. I don't know. Also, I know that I'm going crazy with these stickers, but oh well. It's my planner. I can do what I want. Good vibes. Let's do this. Good vibes. I'm trying to balance out the pink and the blue a little bit. That's the goal anyway. We'll see if I'm actually achieving that. I really want to use this one, but I don't, it's humongous. I just don't think I'm there. Let's see what else. We got some, these are transparent stickers, and then we've got some of these. Maybe some transparent, a transparent sticker. Yeah. Maybe this peacock feather. Yeah, not too bad. I don't like the quality of those transparent stickers as much as I do these other stickers. It is what it is. It's amazing how many stickers they fit on these sheets. I think I want something off of here. Maybe the eye. Might have been good to put here, actually. Let me move this. Let's see if I can move it. If not, I will sacrifice it to the sticker gods. Okay. It's been actually kind of fun for me to have all this emptiness of my calendar to fill up with cute stickers, because normally that is not the case. Let me go ahead and pop that guy. I like that. That turned out well. Okay, I will stop myself for now. I might put a couple of the little small, actually I think I will put a couple of the small little decorative stickers up here. And then I forgot last week that I got my icons, and I realized, this probably won't shock anyone, that because I forgot them, I actually forgot to do certain things on the right days. I've been kind of very negligent with my sourdough starter these days. But I do want to keep it alive, you know, even if I am not up to baking. So it is important for me to remember to feed it, which is what I'm going to mark off here. Actually, put that there. Okay. Feed the starter. And then if I am going to bake bread one more time before my son comes, it will very likely be Saturday morning. And then we'll take a look at some of my other icons here. I don't think any of those are relevant. Nope. No meetings. I do, however, have videos planned. So Wednesday and Sunday, this will probably be my last weekly plan with me for a little while. Not this one, but that one that will be posted on the 3rd, because of, you know, baby incoming. And let's see, our cleaner's coming this weekend. We'll skip this weekend. We might ask her to skip another weekend. Like, I want to get at least past the first 2 weeks postpartum, because those are the hot mess weeks in my experience. And then she can resume. Okay, so there's my icons. Did that. All right, so now let's pop some plannies in here. So this will be week 38. Yeah, related to my breakdown, like I did not get this far with my daughter in the pregnancy, you know. And this will be the reflection video, and this will be a plan with me. So I like don't remember feeling this done, you know, with being pregnant, or this uncomfortable either. So that's a big part of it, I'm not gonna lie. But I luckily have a very supportive, amazing husband who made me feel better about everything. So I don't think I'm going to be migrating anything from maybe Freya's video. That's the other one. You guys know my daughter's little life video. Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 thing that I'll be migrating over. Her video. Everything else is done from that. And I think from my list, yeah, everything's done from my 6-month goals list. And then we'll just take a quick look at install car seat. We did that. So that's everything for the 3rd trimester checklist. Ooh, I want to order stamps for the birth announcements, just to have those ready to go when the time comes for announcing my son's birth. And then I'll go ahead and use these remainder stickers, since I don't need to like reproduce a game changer goal here. But in here, I'm just trying to track flossing again still. Oh, the other thing I'd like to do, we'll see given my physical limitations, but the other thing I'd like to do is move something out of my parents' house. It's like the last object of mine, but I need to empty it into like some boxes before I can move it, because it's very heavy. I mean, I'm not gonna be moving anything, but I will have to empty it in order for other people to move it. So okay, that's looking good. I have no work tasks because I'm officially on leave. I put my away message up and everything, so feeling good about that. There's probably other things I'm forgetting, but when I sit down with my planner early next week, I'll take a look at, you know, the list I created for myself and my husband, and just jot anything down that didn't make it from last week or anything else that occurs to me. But we're actually feeling pretty good, pretty well prepared for my son. And apart from my like emotional issue, or I should say just my emotional moment, you know, it's been going pretty well. But yeah, I'm definitely ready. I'm definitely ready for him to get here, and you know, there's all kinds of things with newborn life that makes it difficult, but it's a different kind of difficult, and I think I'm willing to trade this difficulty for that difficulty. Yes, I'm out of breath all the time, in pain all the time, and tired all the time. And I personally know what it's like to have a newborn. I will take that tired over this tired, let me just tell you. Okay, so that's it for this plan with me, fairly short and sweet. Stay tuned because I do have my monthly reflection video coming up. I'll have my March plan with me pre-scheduled, and I am thinking about if I have the opportunity next week to film some additional, more like talking head style videos where I tell you about my approach to planning like various things in my life, that I will pre-schedule so that there will be some content coming out in March. It just won't be like as written. It might not be more than one video a week, and it might not be a weekly plan with me's. But I will catch up with you at the end of the month when I'm feeling more, you know, capable and physically able to do this. Because I will have days where my daughter is in daycare and my son is, and times when my son will be napping, to be able to do at least a basic weekly plan with me with y'all. So that's my goal. We'll see how it goes. And I will of course share the good news with you once it happens. So thanks so much for watching. Thank you for your thumbs up and your subscriptions. I'll see you back here soon. Wish me luck. Bye.